racist abuse.
Até quando a gente vai passar isso? Até quando?
Has launched an investigation.
Have been called the worst racist behaviour ever seen.
European football's governing body, UEFA, has launched an investigation after Vinicius Jr. claimed that he was racially abused.
He was suspended for 10 minutes after Vinicius Jr. accused Gianluca Prestianni of racism.
Vinicius Jr. bends one. Oh, how about that? Vinicius Jr. And now things are getting feisty. Well, that cross-arm gesture, from recollection, is the gesture the referees do if there has been an allegation of racist abuse. There's now a message going out on the public announcement system.
Mas também digo se, e repito se, muitas vezes, se o meu jogador não respeitou estes princípios, esse jogador, a sua carreira com um treinador que se chama José Mourinho ou num clube que se chama Sport Lisboa e Benfica, este jogador, a sua carreira chega a um fim.
If something happens to them and they are black players, they have zero chance to have any kind of support.
Figueiredo, bueno, no, innecesario esto de Figueiredo. Le dice Macaco, bueno, denunciando a Luigi alguna agresión racista, la cual obviamente no tiene ningún tipo de lugar en el fútbol.
É sério isso? Vocês não vão perguntar sobre o ato de racismo? Sério comigo? É sério? Até quando a gente vai passar isso? Até quando?
Meeting each other again, the two most successful clubs in English League football. Evra's in trouble. Suarez. Tripped Evra, free kick. Right in front of the Kop. So almost every one of Liverpool's goal-bound efforts has come from Luis Suarez. A lot of little subplots developing inside the 6-yard box.
Suarez and Evra at the moment.
Evra is clearly very wound up. Suarez attempted pacifying, didn't work. The end of last season, and now Patrice Evra, who's got himself very angry here.
Well, he's a silly boy, he's been around long enough, experienced campaigner.
And I remember I talked with my mom and she asked me before, what you going to do? I said, you know, Mommy, I am someone I forgive and I will shake his hand.
Next to an extremely heated affair at Old Trafford, where Manchester United hosted Liverpool for the first time since the Evra-Suarez affair. Time to put things behind them? It appears not.
The tunnel is tense, but that it's time to move on from the Evra-Suarez issue. Oh, and Suarez there has shunned Evra, who's reacted. Manchester United go top of the Premier League with a 2-1 victory. Patrice Evra ecstatic as he confronted Luis Suarez for the first time since the big racist row. Evra milks the applause. All unnecessary.
When you said it to him, did you mean to insult him but not be racist?
Negro en Uruguay le puedes decir a cualquier persona, a todo el mundo, en todo momento, y no en ningún momento es racista.
What would you say this morning to Marcel Desailly and any other black people in this country?
I'd apologise most profusely, particularly to Marcel Desailly, because he was the person I'd named. I mean, I was critical of his performance, and rightly so, I felt. But you've obviously got to have great respect for somebody that's done what he's done in football.
Well, one way or another, it's all very sad. Thanks for talking to us.
England's Euro 2020 qualifying match against Bulgaria in Sofia was overshadowed by racism from home fans.
Now, this is interesting because we have had one or two reports in the last few minutes of the sound of some booing when Raheem Sterling has been in possession. And the referee is now speaking to the England captain.
Last night's incidents during the Bulgaria versus England game have been called the worst racist behaviour ever seen from a group of supporters by the UK police.
A number of England players complained about racist behaviour in the stands, namely monkey chants and Nazi salutes.
One of the most appalling nights I've seen in football.
O Cordero, το σούτ, η μπάλα κοντράρει, γκολ!
Από τον Καντίδη νομίζω σε αυτόν κοντράρισε η μπάλα και αυτός είναι που πανηγυρίζει έξαλα και δείτε πως τον κυνηγάνε οι συμπαίκτες του.
Τι έχει γίνει μια παρεξήγηση, σύμφωνα με το πανηγυρισμό που έκανα. Θέλω να ξέρω ότι δεν σημαίνει κάτι αυτό για μένα.
Io non vedo in Italia attualmente un giocatore come Lukaku in nessun'altra squadra, né nella Juve, nell'Inter, nel Milan, nella Roma, nella Lazio. Secondo me è uno dei più forti. Secondo me è uno dei più forti. A me piace moltissimo perché ha forza, perché è il sosia di Zapata dell'Atalanta.
Esatto.
Guarda, questo nell'1 contro 1 ti uccide. Se gli vai contro cadi per terra. O c'hai 10 banane qui per mangiare che gliele dai, se no chiaramente.
After scoring in the 60th minute, the Mali international pointed to his skin in response to a section of supporters who were allegedly making monkey noises during the game. Seats were then thrown at Marega from the stands. The 28-year-old, who spent a season on loan at Victoria, was booked after picking one up in defiance during his celebration.
Referees aren't protecting you. The clubs aren't doing enough. The FAs aren't doing enough. UEFA still somehow far too silent. You're left with no other recourse but to make a statement. And the loudest statement a player in that circumstance can send is simply to walk off.
Non, parce que je voulais changer de continent déjà, parce que en Europe j'étais resté assez longtemps à Porto. Et après il y a eu la phase de raciste que j'ai eue lors d'un match qui m'a un petit peu dégoûté de l'environnement là où je jouais.
Terry's there. Did he take a notch? Asking questions. Anelka. So has gone now.
There's some pushing and shoving going on in the box, and it's gone against John Terry. Now he's having a little laugh with Anton Ferdinand.
Now, the England defender John Terry has denied that he snapped and used a racist obscenity after he was taunted by fellow player Anton Ferdinand. He's accused of racially abusing Ferdinand during a Premier League match in October last year.
It's a charge Terry denies, but if found guilty, he could face a £2,500 fine.
I've been called a lot of things in my football career and outside of football as well, but being a racist is not one.
Todos juntos devemos combater, não para onde sangue o tamizu.
Jose Mourinho says the sport is in need of help. Now, this is after an alleged racist slur that forced yesterday's Premier League game between his team, the Tottenham Hotspur, and Chelsea, to be paused.
From a section of the Tottenham crowd.
He's gone. Red card. Heung-min Son collapses to the turf. Refs coming over, although there's been some trouble with the crowd.
Rudiger's passed on some information regarding some chanting from the crowd. Sorry, Graham, there's a load more missiles going on towards Rudiger now near the corner flag. He's just picked a couple of things up.
I'll tell you, if they catch people doing that, it should be banned.
And I'll have exactly the similar conversation with Tony this morning, to know that I support him and all my players in any of these situations.
The headlines, of course, of what happened in Paris, the red card that led to an alleged racial comment. Listen for yourself.
There's Neymar. Gudbranson came away with it and was just caught. We had a decent view of that, despite the Parisian protests.
When you're mentioning a white guy, you never say this white guy, you say this guy. So why when you mention me, listen to me, why when you mention a black guy, you have to say this black guy? Мяч оказался в сетке ворот грузинского голкипера. Гаджи Гаджиева, судя по всему, не менее важно, чем для Ривишвили, чтобы его команда сегодня выиграла сухим счетом. Тем более, что идет уже 90-я минута встречи.
Withering statement today following the alleged racial abuse of their midfielder Glenn Kamara. Rangers have sent a warning to European football's governing body, telling UEFA the world is watching and they expect a robust response.
Foul by Golson. Kamara getting upset with Kudela. It really is now getting nasty.
Can you tell us what was said to him?
I wouldn't like to repeat the word.
I think what I want to happen in terms of action and what will happen will be different.